Hello, it's Kenny. Today I'm going to start sort of what's a new series, all right? I'm not going to actually teach anything today, but I'm going to give you an introduction to what's going to be 3 lessons on Beethoven's Fur Elise, okay? It's one of the most popular and famous of all pieces in all classical music. But why? I'm teaching at a grade 4 level right now, but this piece sort of slips between the cracks, so to speak. Some parts of it are very simple, maybe a grade 1 or 2 level. Some parts are at about a grade 4 level. And then some passages, just short little passages, but they're maybe at a grade 7, 6, 7, 8 level. All right, so I want to take this piece separately and go into a little more detail than I normally do. Now, during the lessons, I'll be giving a little more detail about the history of Beethoven. He's a very interesting man, and a bit more about this piece. But this is just an introduction. I just want to get a few little things out of the way. All right. Number one, this thing is called Fur Elise. Four, that's German for four. For Elise, it might be short for Elizabeth. We don't know for exactly sure because we do not know who this person was. In fact, this piece was discovered 40 years after Beethoven died. He never even published it. Maybe he didn't think too much of it. We're not sure. He never wrote about it or anything. And the other thing about it is it's called a bagatelle. He scribbled for Elise on the sheet, but it's also part of his bagatelles. He wrote many of these things. All right, this is sometimes considered bagatelle number 25. Now you might be asking yourself, what is a bagatelle? Well, that's a good question, too. It really doesn't mean much of anything, all right? It's just usually a short instrumental piece, usually for piano. It's as if they're just going to call it something. We don't have a name for it. We'll just call it a bagatelle. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. For years, I did not want to play this piece. Maybe it's because everyone and his dog was playing it. Maybe it's just because I didn't think it was up to the standard of a lot of Beethoven stuff. He didn't even publish it himself. But I've come to actually enjoy it quite a lot more as I have gotten older. It's got lots of interesting things in it. It's truly Beethoven, all right? And then I also found out it's quite requested, all right? I make a lot of tips on this thing in public, so, I can't really put it down. All right, before I play it, all right, as I said, there's no lessons today. They are coming very shortly. I just wanted to make this as an introduction. But I have provided the sheet music. You can look for it. It's always down in my comments section. You can always print those out. But the sheet music that I'm giving right now, I haven't put fingerings, haven't put phrases, I haven't done anything with it. And just let a blank copy for you, so you can do whatever you want. And in the lessons, I will do the fingerings and phrases, etc. And okay, I'm going to play it for you before I end this little introduction, but I'll tell you, there's some errors in this. I made some mistakes playing this and some mistakes in editing, but those things I will correct in the lessons to come.